So once again, we'll wait first with our escort ships. Let them launch their missiles and stuff. All right, take down those shields. Yeah, neutronium armor is a tough nut to crack, especially with that reinforced hull. Oh, they have transporters too. This is interesting. If the AI gets transporters, or you do, and you use them against people that don't have shields, you can beam right in with your star bases. Very interesting way of doing it. All right. So yeah, we'll do heavy mass driver should definitely have the range. Nice. Yeah, but even then, 100 damage, it's not a whole lot going on there. Okay. Oh, right. Did knock down the shields on that side. Kind of unfortunate where it laid out my ships. Like this one should be able to sneak in under the... Oh, that was the Die Hard. That just has missiles anyway. Sure. Missile that thing. Oh, this will be a chance to see the Island of Misfit Toys in action too. I'm gonna have them wait as well because the interceptors can also engage fighters and missiles. Will it do its thing? And I have absolutely no problem shooting missiles at a planet because they went from 400 to 600 and have Class 3 shields. So compared to the Trilarians, they have half again the HP and are negating 2 extra points of damage per missile. I heard that. Yeah, that was everything launching at once. Alright, let's move them in. Oh, yeah, still out of range of doing much of anything, yep. So let's have them move in and guard. Probably still can't do anything. Nope. Okay. Let's have 40 interceptors, and those are Merculites. Those will be a bit tougher to shoot down. So let's have our interceptors go after their interceptors. Alright. They're going after a... oh, I got some missiles going for their starbase in there. So there's like a big pile of fighters and missiles all right there. Anyway, we're going to move right in and start shooting some of this stuff down. Okay. And a nuclear missile going after the starbase. That must just be where it's... There we go. We still took out 1-to-1 on guns to missiles. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm not sure if 12 interceptors will take out 40. So let's go ahead and help out a little bit. Okay, I took out 11 of them. So you can see with the additional armor, they're being they're taking a lot fewer losses than the Trilarians were. Okay. Well, let's keep up the pressure, knock down the shields. Shields are down on that one now, so ion pulse cannons will do their magic, and we'll start hitting the planet. We only have the one set of ion pulse cannons here. But how much good we're actually going to do against the starbase? Oh, a lot actually. Okay. Huh. That was better than I was expecting. Let's go ahead and shoot the planet. I still don't want to go too overboard on the planet. It's tougher, but it's probably about twice as tough as the Trilarians were. So yeah, I think I'm actually going to hold off there. Just retreat our missile boats. Well, not actually retreat them. Okay, new round. Let's see, what can I shoot? And a sleigh. Yeah. So as a little sneak preview, oh, we can just hit the planet right away from there. But as a sneak preview, let's see what we're up against here. 50 to 50. Uh-oh. So we want to make sure we have more Marines than they do when we attack. Oh, it's not bad for one batch of bombs. Because this one will be out of range. I might still be able to board though. Let's see, one missile, and probably so that's my missiles. That's about all we can do. So I'll go ahead and have them wait. If they fire any more missiles, I'll just shoot at those. And yeah, the rest of the ion cannons and boarding Oh, the front isn't down on the ion cannon, so I have to move it up to make sure to take out those front shields before I have my ion cannons go. Let's see, that should do. Nope. Well, in that case, I'll have to move it in and try to angle it down a little bit to get that to work. Like so. Perfect. Now it is helpless. Raiding goes to cave would have a massive advantage. Yeah. I wanted to capture first to see what our comparative strengths were. Oh, we did get it though that time around. Yeah, we just got lucky on the dice roll. We lost 3, they lost 6. But yeah, if you're at a disadvantage or it's close, you probably want to raid, like Sprawl said. But the thing is, raiding disables components and damages them, which with the ion pulse cannons, they were at 0 anyway. So it wouldn't have done us a whole lot of good. The missiles haven't even hit yet, so I'm going to wait and see how that goes. Ditto that. So finish having them retreat. And then I think next round we'll have them actually... Whoa! Well, now we know who they were going after. Targeting Santa's sleigh. Oh, we have 24 intercept. Right, 6 times 4 is 24, not 12. You see, our interceptors are going to chase theirs down until the 4 rounds are up, or they've wiped out their target. At which point they'll go after the next ship. They will not auto target another projectile, basically. Nice. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, escort ships are so useful. All right, let's see. That one's going after Santa's sleighs, and that's 9. We might do something about that. Okay, that's a good bit of damage. That was about half. Yeah, that's about half of its HP all told. Oh, right, because it has multiple buildings, it's got multiple HP. Okay, so that's actually we actually can afford to fire more at it. I forgot about that because every building effectively has a new HP pile. Full blast. All right. Unfortunately, ion pulse cannons are worthless against planets. So, yep. So we're basically done with Jingle All the Way here. All right. Yeah, we'll fire one more barrage of missiles. That should be good enough. Yeah, that'll be okay. And why not? Just if we need it, then it'll be ready. Nice. Yeah, it's true. Get it in range to bomb. Oh, yep. Bombs have a huge damage range. Sometimes it's great, sometimes not so much. So, escort ships. Who needs those when you got 20 Titans? Well, we don't have 20 Titans yet, so we do need those, if that's how I parse your sentence. Rip Jingle All the Way. Hey, it is still an action. It just isn't useful any further in this fight. Let's go ahead. Wait. At this point, I probably could put it in auto, but again, I don't want to go completely overboard on attacking the planet. Let's see, that is... Oh, the fighters are going after this now. Actually, the fighters are probably going after the Island of Misfit Toys. Well, it's probably got the HP and shields to stand up to it, but I might still... Well, I don't want to retreat it because the fighters are probably about due to resupply. I'll pull back and then fire the stack, and that way, if we need it, it'll be en route. There we go. So yeah, if you move in such a way that your fighters get to catch up before their attack resolves, then that goes first. We'll just move them forward, and they may not even get a shot this turn. Oh, their missile base is gone. Right. So there's nothing else they can do. Finish it. The mass drivers aren't doing anything because they're 6 damage, halved to 3 points of planetary shields, nothing. So we'll just disable those until we are done. Now, when 10 turns elapse, when 10 turns elapse, they... Oh, that bug wasn't fixed. Yeah, there's a bug in all the official versions of Master of Orion 2. We can only bomb planets in basically this L shape around them. You can't do it from the side or back. It's really weird. Yeah, eventually they will have their ships. Eventually they'll have another 10-round cooldown on their fighters, but it's not a problem for me. Go ahead and Yeah, this time they're gonna shoot first before my fighters can catch up. But that's okay. I mean, we regened the shield damage they did last turn. So, move them up. Actually, my fighters might... Oh, there they go. Yep. Yep, yeah, our interceptors have finally cleared out all of theirs, and they're ready to go to... They're targeting the planet now. Okay, so bomb... Yeah, we should knock it out. We should knock it out this turn. Then the fighters will probably hit it too. Okay. Right, the fighters can't hurt it because their damage is going to be halved. Oh well. Finish. Did it? I got like 1 hit point left. There we go. Ouch. Well, we had to do some damage to their Marines anyway, and they didn't take any. But 16 to 7 or 9 effectively will not be a problem. Not be a problem, you said. Okay. Well then. Oh, nice. Get a battle station. And suppress a rebel. Okay, let's see what the Sakura do. They're probably like, you know, we're not expecting... Well, they're repulsive. They probably would be expecting us to backstab our friends, actually. Let's see, it's ultra rich. And that's fine. We'll have it... Misfit toys are really good. But we have 3, I think, so let's get more of those. No. That's all we had left. I'm probably going to need to drop some more Marines on there. Anyway, it's Heavy Gravity, Bulwrathi. So, first things first, Control Center, Marine Barracks, and let's do Biosphere so I can send in some Illyrians. And then Urban Miner Plant. I think this will work. And of course, Missile Base and Radiation Shield if the Sakura end up being a problem. And if we can get to 60 production, we can knock that out in 1 turn. We are just short. We're just short. So what that means is I need... Well, they already have the pollution processor. So yeah, I'm just going to have to deal with it. The second I add 1 person or one of them assimilates, though, we're good to go. So, Radiation Shield. Okay. So we have conquered a homeworld. Let's see if we can keep it. As far as 1 battleship. I think we're going to need to send... I think we're going to need to reinforce this and hope kind of leave the Trilarians for the Darlocks and let them finish up. That was an interesting play. I would not have expected the Trilarians to try to do that, but... Yeah, so it looks like the Darlocks have about 6 or 7 battleships. So we're keeping up with them, fleet-wise. The problem is we're spread out, and they kind of are too. Okay. I don't think I can take on the entire Sakura fleet if they decide to make a go of it. So let's send in... I think I'm going to send in my other 2 battleships. And that plus missile bases should be enough to hold against the Trilarians. But not against the Darlocks, so we'll see what they do. Yeah, I don't think the Sakura are going to go after me just yet. Then again, you know, our relations did just take a hit. Did they actually... They haven't actually taken that last planet yet. If you're worried about score, you actually don't want to do this, because you want to be the one to wipe out an AI and get the credit for exterminating them. But that is not a concern we have right now, because we're out of transports. So let's do industry, and yeah, let's get those guys all to do 1 transport first. Let's get those going. I didn't expect to have to be using all of them up quite so quickly. That one can't do it. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. And plant. Excellent. Okay, so that'll definitely help. And let's get our get some housing people ready. Yeah, we're starting to definitely get a lot of colonies to keep track of now. Oh, I did not mean to do that. What did I do? I must have accidentally sent them to the North Pole. I have one person left. Okay, restart that. Yeah, okay, I sent one person from that one. I must have sent them to a planet that was full, which is probably my home world. So yeah, let's send one of them to... yeah, Zayoth is fine. And that should make it a firm, although just to be on the safe side. Yeah, let's send one of them there too. Okay. And I could probably... Oh, if I have more freighters, I go ahead and send one of them to some of the Trilarian ocean or tundra planets. Like that. But I think we're actually okay for now. Alright. Reducing, let's see if anything is close to being finished that I really want. And I think we're good. Yep, one turn. Yeah. I think I need to get the Marine barracks and then rush them to try to stave off the revolt for one turn. Okay. See, I have no other transports I can call upon. All right, see what happens. Okay, they didn't revolt. That's good. If I take this planet to soccer, I'll probably attack it because that was probably that's what they were waiting for. They're waiting for their transports. If I take it first and then they attack me, I'm probably going to win, but that would be war. On the other hand, if I could only bomb it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let them take it, because all I could do is bomb it, and then they could just settle it anyway. Then again, that would slow them down, because when the transport ships had colonized it automatically. Yeah, that's all we can do. Rip bears. Well, Sprawl, Christmas cheer has been dropped. Over to the naughty ones were us. Oh, look at that. You know, I think what that means is that we have both. Yeah, we have both transporters and food replicators. So we got to skip that field, which meant that our ion pulse cannons are ready to be miniaturized right now. So if the Sakura don't attack me, and I don't think they will because they haven't yet. That gives me the time I need to go refit my ships and make them, many times more dangerous. So, decision time. Chemistry for better missiles, and we did get neutronium armor. Be good. This is really strong, but I feel it's kind of cheesy, so I tend not to use it. But unification, Santa must visit everyone. Yes. Yeah, this is very, very strong. Our bonuses are already really good, and that doubles it. It is insane. It's also very expensive. Yeah, basically unification gives half again production and farming, and that doubles it. So yeah, it is good, but we're going to need cloning center first for our housing pod colonies. Oh, and before the Bolrathi, I didn't know if that was actually possible, but it is. So, all right, cool. The last Trilarian. Rip bears. Ho, ho, ho. Alright, so homeworld's looking good. What do I want to do with it, if anything? I think we're going to put our homeworld likewise on trade goods and research. Yeah, we're getting quite a bit now. Okay, so do the Sakura have a colony ship in all this mess? I don't think they do. No, they don't. Like I said, they have a lot more. They have a lot of ships in there. Let's get it there. The Trilarians are pulling back. I think that means they're reinforcing, expecting the Darlocks to... They're going to try to grab one of the colonies the Darlocks got, or they're just defending. The AI will tend to do that when they feel like their homeworld is in jeopardy. They'll pull everything back and try to defend it. Okay. Let's take a look at Ursa. Got the homeworld. WG. Okay, and yeah, we actually don't need the Alien Control Center except for assimilation now, because when an empire is gone, these people won't rebel to anything. I mean, what are they going to rebel to? So we'll let that go, and probably go ahead and start moving some Illyrians there. Which one? That was Ursa, yeah, Ursa 1. Perfect. We're a little overkill on food once again. Aha, there we are. Actually, you probably want... Let's do this the other way around. Oh, they're mineral poor. Yeah, let's do this the other way around. Flacons on work and elves on research. Yeah, that's a little more effective. So we have 3 battleships in production. We do have the command points for them, so that's great. Getting more cash. We're in a pretty good shape if you forget about the fact we have an army of angry dinosaurs heading our way with crazy good ground tech. That is not a great place to be. That being said, let's go ahead and get back to 10 spies on them, another spy on the Trilarians. The Darlocks are still... Yeah, Darlocks are still terrified of the one spy we have on them and aren't trying anything. Okay. So, let's find the closest planets. We don't want to send them too far out, that we can do our refitting, which is... Oh, I need people on Zeoth. Yeah, let's go do that. I left that one fallow a little too long, but we don't have any freighters as part of the problem. Okay, let's do. You're going to take a while anyway. Yeah, so you get a freighter first, and then by the time that gets done, the transports get done, we should be good to go. Then I'll just send some people there. For now, I might just. I don't have enough there to worry about it. Yeah. So we got that one, and so planets with our best industry that are close by. Atar. Actually, Carcosa 1 is looking pretty good. Yeah, that's a lot of production on Carcosa. Okay. So we will send our ion cannon ships there. Yeah, that's going to be the closest one. Which are these, right? Yeah. Sweet. We should still have enough there to defend if worst comes to worst. Yeah, we have a lot of missiles, which is pretty good on defense. That being said, as I have the cash to do it for one of them, so yeah, let's also, just in case the Sakra are getting some ideas, we don't want them to have those ideas. Okay. Alright. Looks like the Sakra are backing off. As long as they have ships in orbit, we can't grab that colony. But as soon as they leave, we can. And I'll probably just rush build a colony base rather than risk getting a colony ship and have it not arrive in time. They might, if they want it badly enough, they might leave some ships in orbit and send a colony ship up. But I don't think they're going to. Okay. This will eventually, we can skip terraforming, but there's no reason to jump text and biology. It doesn't do anything. So basically my choices are further physics, see if I can catch up with the humans who have phasers now. You can do computers, EMGs, okay. I'm thinking I'm just going to grab high energy focus, further miniaturization and power, and this is just 50% damage on beams. It is incredibly strong. And we did get, well, we didn't get, did we get Range Master? I think we got Range Master unit from humans. That is a pretty strong combo. You get better accuracy at long range, and you do more damage. You can kind of clear out ships, but when they're having trouble hitting you. Force fields, we're at the point where a lot of this stuff is good. Normally I grab assault shuttles, but if the Sakra are next, we're not going to beat them with it. So we need something that will hold up. And I'm thinking we need to upgrade our missile bases. So we're going to get that next. Okay. I know we have more freighters. So, let's see. Some of the Sakra ships are leaving. The rest of them are still arriving. More battleships. The question is if they sent any... Okay, they're mostly retreating back. Yeah. So as soon as we're clear, I'll probably go ahead and get the colony base. And just keep my ships there defending it. So they don't, so they don't get any ideas. Trilarians have their ships. Yep, we definitely live in interesting times. I love the Alkari colonies just across the gap there. And they basically punched Godzilla in the nose and walked away with some of his stuff. So that's, gotta admire them. Yeah, they're heading to get refit. Okay. Actually, let's make sure they're not going to be done next turn. They're not. Okay. And I think I'll just go to the next turn. Yeah. One frigate, one battleship. That's stuff that just arrived. So they're leaving the transports in orbit, but they're not. But they're leaving everything else behind. Okay. Good. That could have been really bad. So the day of reckoning for one of us or the other has been pushed back a week or so, but it is definitely coming. So this one is a barren planet. Could be a coin flip. Let's get it terraformed. So pollution processor, atmosphere, and see if we're going to get a tundra, in which case we stop, or a desert, in which case we keep going. And more terraforming, yeah. Getting lots of plants to send people to now. Which means we might as well get cloning centers on the ones I'm not likely to fill up as quickly. But if I get cloning centers in the housing pods, they'll be cracking out one person every turn, basically. So that's why a safe way to do it. Alright. So for now... actually, you know what? Well, we can't do much else with it. Yeah, let's make sure we're defended, so no matter where they show up. Because basically, now that iridium fuel cells are in the game, basically every colony is a border. Except for the stuff really far in the corner, might not be, but... So base radiation shield. I do have fighter garrisons too. I need to remember that in places that are particularly at risk. And this is my only shipbuilding places. Pretty good for production. Let's see. Nightmare Before Christmas, alright. And go ahead and design our new Jingle All the Ways. Let's see. Actually, we'll go and leave them with the Jingle All the Way because we're just updating them. We're not actually replacing them. So we'll drop the Merculites for now, see what we're looking at. Pulse cannons, yeah, continuous and auto fire is just a huge spike in damage that they do. Let's see, can we get, it says 39, that would be would that be 117, I think, with my math? I get another 3. Let's see. Pretty sure. Oh, 1 short. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What can I drop to make room for that? I guess what I could just do is leave... Yeah, I'd probably leave 2 of them continuous and let's get a spare one that isn't. Because by that point, most of the damage has been done. And this gives us extra banks of guns, too. As a matter of fact, can we just do it this way? Yeah, we could, but it wouldn't be as effective, yeah. Put it that way. Yep, we're just going to go all in on being able to hopefully disable multiple ships in a turn, and then move right in. Okay, as a matter of fact, we only have 2 right now, so let's get a 3rd. Okay. Arcosa, let's go ahead and refit those. Refit you. No. Aging all the way. Yep, there we go. And if I refit both of them, that will take 8 points off of our command points. So I'm gonna do this one at a time. As that way we don't look as weak to the Sakura, as if we suddenly lost, in finger quotes, lost 2 battleships. Speaking of battleships, the ones we do lose will be replaced. We've got food, we've got... Yeah, that's coming along well. We'll probably get even more research going if I wanted to get some people out there. What were the Bolrathi racial bonuses anyway? But we're just high gravity. So yeah, now that we have gravity generators, they're kind of worthless to us. But hey, This also means we can now get the gravity generator and move more people in. The Zeoth will go to Arid, so that'll be worth it to get more people. So we can just probably move some Klakons in Actually, that's all we're going to do. Okay. Yeah, once they're getting lots of food, that one looks fine. There we go. You'll see that space event that constantly makes us lose random ships to fire, then we'll be sorry. Oh, the ship randomly explodes. Yeah. I think it only happened once per person per game, though. So we only lose one. If you met the hyperspace monster, we actually had that at the start of the stream. And it didn't eat any of our ships. Because I know this one weird trick that the hyperspace beasts hate. But yeah, the Darlocks lost a couple. Okay, I think instead of just waiting on that, let's go ahead and just grab a colony ship and move it in to be ready. So yeah, you're next. In honor of Goldberg for what was Goldberg the one in Santa Sleigh? You're next. That one. Yeah, it looks like the Sakra aren't willing to fight us for that yet, which is good. They're not at war with anybody, so they're thinking it. And if we successfully steal anything from them, they'll definitely be thinking it. As long as we keep our navy strong, they'll constantly be thinking about it instead of actually doing it. How are the humans looking too? Humans are also looking pretty strong. Yeah. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and do one more turn and then refit that ship. Ursa. Yep. So I'm not gonna fight them over nothing. Okay, battle station, excellent. More command points, better defense. And let's do, yeah, pretty much everywhere is going to need to have the missile-based rad shield combo. So did that one. And let's refit the other one. There we go. Losing out on the missiles does sting a little bit, but the extra ion pulse cannons with auto fire are so worth it. So it there. Alright, what do they have left? A couple battleships. Yeah, unfortunately we can't scan them unless we attack them. I definitely don't feel like doing. We got plenty of food. We got some more command point room, which is really good. Where is our surplus food coming from? Oh, probably, yeah, here's one. And there's one. We have plenty of freighters, so build the stuff that needs built. And then move them all to Zaoth 3, which I've been meaning to do for a couple turns now, and I forgot to. That one's fine. 2 turns to do all that. Okay, housing is there. And we probably have some full colonies. Close enough. Let's see, bring one of them down. We can do a couple more. Do one of them too. Yeah, 11 people gives us plenty of room to work with. Now, what about here in the mid-range? Nope, that's fine. Yeah, that'll do for now. Okay. Also, I should check and see if any of my others should go back on housing. Oh, and also, like I mentioned, I needed cloning centers in my housing pods, and I forgot to do just that. So let's rush build those. Let's see, where else was I going to? Yeah, I think, yeah, this was going to be a housing one too, but I have to build it all the way back up. Build it back up first. Yeah, that sucks. We lost a lot of stuff there. So, do I have any other planets in Schwing to move? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, let's just temporarily move people there to rush things along. So that's 5. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just move people there to get to rush things along and build those planets back up, and then we'll put them back on housing. Okay. Nice. The pulsons were the last thing we had left in that field. Microlights. I like that one. This is normally when Zortrium armor comes up, so you don't get to get microlight construction, but as it is, it's pretty good. And I think that means it doesn't. This one does count against pollution. It's the recyclotron that doesn't. Okay, so another decision point here. bonus production on a unification race and further miniaturization of our missiles is worth it. We're just going to grab that next. All right. Things are quiet. They're not going to be quiet for long. I think if the Sakra aren't going to attack us, I'm going to go back to war against the Trilarians to try to finish them off. So let's get some more. This one can get transports. Let's do cloning center and cloning center, then trade goods. Actually, cloning center, then housing. A good way to just fill up a colony. We're not doing it. We don't have anything else to do with it, and put them on research. Matter of fact, we can do it like that and probably about break even. Okay, yeah, looks like the Sakra have had enough and they are withdrawing. That probably didn't help with the Trilarians moving right in and swiping one of the planets from underneath their noses. I am impressed at the audacity there. It's like the AI just doesn't even know that the Sakra are like 3 times as strong as they are. If not more, because it's like all they have. But yeah, you gotta admire it though. Did that even take them to war with each other though? Yeah, they didn't even spark a war. Gotta love it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna let them do them, and so we have a colony ship moving in, I think. We got that one moving in. Yeah, I think as soon as they're there, I'll go ahead and move over and grab Trilar, and that will spark the fight, spark the war with the Darloks. And the Darloks have gotten pretty strong in this intervening time. It looks like they've taken some planets from the Alkari. It's just crazy that these fortunes are moving around. I think the humans may end up being the ones to beat, because their tech starts to ramp up if they're not challenged, and right now everybody else is fighting each other. But as long as they're going to vote for me, you know, I can probably count on winning the game that way. So, yeah, let's give it probably 2 more turns. Let my reinforcements arrive, grab that planet, rush build a missile base, and then head on and take out Trilar. So let's get industry and another batch of transports. Okay, you know what? Let's make sure all of my shipyards are also have marine barracks, so I can just get transports whenever I need to. Let's see, that one doesn't have it, but my homeworld does. Where's North Pole? Most of the people are probably on research right now anyway. Yeah, let's just get like 4 transports going and get, let's see, North Pole I want to get to 50 research or 50 production. There we go. So every 2 turns I'll crank out 1 more transport. Well, I've never found the humans that threatening. I think it's just because I'm just a little concerned because they are the only ones really making leaps and strides in weapon tech, whereas nobody else really is. Yeah, tech boosts mitigate the fact that they never pick science upgrades as a bonus. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen them take science +1. They picked food this time around. Cylons are definitely the scariest ones if you let them go. Yeah, because creative is nuts, and you can't give them any techs once they're ahead of you, so you can't really make peace with them either. All right. So more terraforming. This one turned arid, which is fine. Let's do more. And once that one goes to Terran, I can move some elves in. Actually, good old Clacons we're going to need to deal with pollution, too. It's like, normally when I see poor resources, I don't bother getting all the pollution buildings, but unification plus Clacon means we're getting so much production anyway that pollution is still a factor. Okay. The Sakra have officially... Sakra have officially gone back to smack the Trilarians down for their impertinence. That's about how we thought that was going to play out, I think. So yeah, but that works out great for us because once their fleet is gone, then we'll just send our ships in to take out their homeworld. All right, 3 transports. They are not as threatening, so I'm thinking that'll probably be enough especially the extras we're going to be building from home. So I think we'll let that go. And we get some more freighters. How are we doing on housing? Still full. Let's see. Let's sort by name, so I can jump right down to the S's. How are they coming along? Pollution. And that one's working on the Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay. And I think that's fine, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's do another one, I think. Trying to balance out you keeping the stream moving versus making sure I don't do any stupid decisions like I did earlier in the stream. Yeah, I think we've weathered that storm. Oh! Well then. This is interesting. Did not see this coming. Okay. So nuclear missiles, not too threatening. Not too threatening with my shields. Interesting. I don't think they're gonna win this. I don't know why they picked this fight then. Maybe they were desperate. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is focus all my missiles on it's Missile 7, both Missile Evasion 7. I think I'm going to focus all my missiles on the weaker one, and focus actually the other way around. Beams on that one, and then missiles on the bigger one. You want to focus all your missiles on the same target, so that the ships tend to not cover each other as much as they protect themselves. So that's a good way to get some more missiles through. Sprawl, do we think a soccer swarm or the rock dude swarm would be scarier? No, if silicoids expand like the soccer, they definitely have more options. I have found typically, because silicoids are always repulsive, and soccer aren't always, that soccer tend to be worse. Because silicoids are worse early game, soccer are worse late game. And especially once that population gets rolling, and they start being a threat to win the High Council and everything. Let's see. And I think next turn I'll get my point defense going. Anti-missile rockets are definitely a concern. Alright, let's see. That is a pretty big pile of missiles, but it's all, all nuclear, so... I was probably thinking nukes cannot penetrate radiation shields. Missiles do full damage on planets, so they'll do 8-5, or 8-3. No, you're right, because I have class 3 and the radiation shields. Well, if I had the radiation shield, that wouldn't work. As it is, they're 8-3 for 5 damage apiece. And I don't think the AI ever does MIRVs on their missiles. They did! Oh dear! Well, let's see, that's 7. Are these MIRVed too? Yes. But there's a lot fewer of them. So we definitely want to go after their nukes. Well, yeah, I was definitely wrong about that. We'll wait and see if the missiles fly by or not. Then I'll have the point defense go after them. No, I'm going to have to shoot it now. Yeah, fusion beams do not do much damage at long range, especially point defense. Oof. I'm glad I got that neutronium tech from the Bulwraithia before we brutally destroyed them. It's 2 MIRVs. I don't think... Well, let's see. The blasters could probably stop those. But let me target them. There we go. Okay, good. Then take those out. All right. I have been wrong. I know this game very well, but I am wrong about a couple things still. There we go. Yeah, radiation shields are the big thing that keeps you from having to move on from MIRV nukes. Yeah, 8-5 is still just 12 damage per MIRV, exactly. Yeah, I didn't think it was much of a threat, but you have 7, and multiply that by 7, it can start to add up. But as it is, you see that our system still, has 2/3 of its HP. You gonna retreat, or are they gonna let it go? Oh, maybe they can't. Well, can't now. Definitely can't now. Okay, and we get our colony. So we're going to rush build a missile base on this one as soon as we get some people here. And I think that means all Illyrians or Trilarians to get maximum population now.